I want to work in a place where people don't leave their values at home. They can come to the office and do something with purpose and work with other people that have that same care and purpose in what they're doing. I want to be able to leave the company someday better than I found it. And I guess that's kind of what it comes down to for me. I met Alex back in April 2003. I was new to the Seattle area and I really wanted to find a job working in the outdoor industry was really my goal at the time. I spent a lot of time hiking and backpacking and thought it'd be really cool to work in gear. So Alex invited me in for an interview, and I remember pulling into the parking lot the first time, and the company was really struggling at that time, and walking through this funky kitchen in the building as I turned the corner in order to go into the office. And there was Alex, but larger than life. It was one of those moments where as soon as I said hello to him, there's just an energy about him that felt good. I realized that this was somebody that I had to work with. We just complemented each other in so many ways, and he offered me a job right at the end of the interview, so it was pretty amazing. The company has clearly changed a lot. When I think about the first few years, I would say the first, from 2003 to 2006 or so, we were struggling to grow our business. And those few years were really just about listening to customers, trying new things. We started, we had our Wildland product line, but we were talking to structure firefighters and developing some products there. Supply Cache called and gave us the idea about doing flame-resistant fleece for wildland firefighters. So we learned to do apparel. We launched a line of hydration packs. So it was really a time of just trying to understand the jobs that our customers did and figuring out if we could solve their problems and make a product that did the job better than the competition. When I think about the trajectory of True North, I always think of it going in different phases. We had our first 5 years, which was a lot of startup. Then we had about 5 years where we're really refining and getting better at what we did. And then about 2011, 2012 is when we went back into rapid product innovation phase. That was a time where we were having really good success with the Dragonware brand with our fleece in the utilities market. And we wanted to offer more products. Our line workers really liked what we were doing, and they were asking if we would consider making things like t-shirts or sweatshirts and things along those lines. And looking at the flame-resistant clothing market at the time and the fabrics at the time, there really weren't the things that we wanted to make clothing out of. I think one of the best decisions we ever made was when NFPA 1977 included load-bearing equipment as part of the standard. Alex recognized that we should certify these products, and in order to do that, we had to become an ISO 9001 certified company. And that was probably one of the best decisions we made because it really taught us how to look at our business and come up with repeatable processes and have a really good quality system put in place. And I would say that was a 5-year phase of kind of going from a scrappy little startup company to a more sustainable business with processes and things like that. Most people have to work for a living. So if I can help create a place that people enjoy coming to work and they derive purpose from, then I feel like I've succeeded in my mission.